purple flowered, dark leafed flowering ground cover in front of me is Tinantia pringlei, which is a plant in the spiderwort family related to Tradescantias. It's native to Mexico in high elevations. I have been growing it now for at least 15 years. My original start, I know, came from the Rock Garden Society Seed Exchange many years ago. Earlier in the season, it tends to show a lot more blotchiness to the leaves. Let me see if I can find some here that are more blotched, like this sort of patterning. It's a very handsome pattern there. It's a little bit of a weedy plant. I'm not convinced that these actually come back from the roots. Maybe in mild winters they do. I think most of these spread from seed. But once you have it in the spot, you seem to have it forever. It's easy to pull out, and it's fairly mild mannered. I don't know that it's smothering out or killing anything else. It tolerates deep shade. It tolerates a lot of drought. It also tolerates some sun, but not full sun. It's a nice plant, and it's not commonly grown in the trade. The main source that I typically see for it is Plant Delights Nursery out of North Carolina. I also wanted to show off these shrubs here. This is Tea Camellia, Japanese Tea Camellia or Chinese Tea Camellia. They are almost done flowering for the year, unfortunately, but the flowers are not as showy as your flowering type camellias, but they're not bad flowers. They're white single flowers, and they tend to hang downwards, unfortunately. This is a small leafed, hardier strain. I believe this is possibly a Korean strain, but they've been in the ground here for about 9 years. The worst scenarios, the really hard winters, they've died to the ground, but we've never lost them completely. Although the deer do like to eat these guys. I grew these from seed, and the seed was sourced from Camellia Forest Nursery. They're the only people I know of who sell camellia seed in quantity. Camellia seed is extremely large. It's larger than a large bean and extremely easy to germinate, and the plants grow fast. And we'll step back and show a little more of the Tinantia here around the base of the Fargesia bamboo. I didn't plant most of this. I only planted a few plants initially, and then it's kind of just spread around everywhere, and now it fills in almost the whole bed here. But it's a nice plant, and it's going to get frosted and destroyed here in a few days, so I wanted to get a quick shot of it at its largest extent before it's killed back by all the frost. And another shot of my bamboo clump. This is the Tinantia after a freeze into the upper teens. Here's the pristine Tea Camellia, and there's a hydrangea. It's totally frosted off and burned as well. So the Tinantias have completely melted away to nothing, and in a few days they're going to just disappear. So they don't have any frost hardiness. But for that matter, neither does the hydrangea, although the hydrangea will come back from the woody parts of the plant or the roots later. But the camellias are untouched. Very nice, very tough.